Hey guys, it's Ciera. Welcome back to the Megan and Ciera channel. I don't really know how to word that, but do you guys remember a year and a half ago when Megan did a room makeover and then we're like, stay tuned because mine's coming up next, and then that video never happened? We're gonna do my room transformation video pretty soon. That's what this video is. So I was planning on doing a room makeover at some point, like close to that video, but I never really decided what I wanted my room to be, and I didn't know how to rearrange it. I didn't know what style I was going for, like what to buy. I was clueless. And I still am clueless, which is why for this video I'm going to be hiring someone from Fiverr to design my room, tell me what I should buy, give me a layout, everything, so I don't have to think at all. Alright, so let's take a look at my room in its current state. So here we are in my humble abode. Most of you guys have probably already seen this, so I'm going to kind of just do like a brief tour. We'll start off, Megan's by the door. We have this utility panel, electrical panel, and I would love if she could cover this up. I didn't explicitly say something about that, but I feel like if she gives me some art options, then I can cover it up, just because I don't want to look at it all the time. My bathroom. This has literally been sitting in the corner of my room for months at this point. I got it for my birthday, and I've had no idea where to hang it. I've also wanted to redo my room for a while, so I didn't want to hang it up and then redo it. So I asked her if she could incorporate these. Otherwise, I have places in my bathroom that I could probably put either of those. Here's my gold mirror, stool. This is something from Amazon that I just hung up because they sent it to us for our collab sponsorship that we did with them, and these are Amazon pictures that come with it, but they're not personal to me, so I don't really feel a connection to any of this, so I'd be fine if we took this down. And my TV stand and my bed are the biggest things in my room. I did ask her to keep these just because they were expensive and they're very nice, so I don't want to get a new bed frame or TV stand, but obviously I need to clean this up. If she has any storage options for me, that would be great. I told her I'm fine with pretty much changing up everything except for these, and then maybe I'd get a duvet for this. I don't know. I'm open to anything, and lucky for you guys, she already sent in her first draft because I haven't recorded this in a while. So let's take a look at what she said. Alright, so I'm going to run over what I asked my Fiverr seller to give me. So I am using someone called Style Fragments, and I did her premium $65 option because that came with high level of details, including a mood board and inspiration, and then a 2D layout drawing, which is something that I really wanted because my room is not small, but my bed is huge. I have a TV stand, so it's just I don't have a ton of ideas for different ways I can set them up. And maybe she has it the exact same way, but I also don't know how to design around that. I'm gonna go ahead and pop up a picture of my Pinterest board, some of the pictures that I've been pinning, because I feel that's kind of the vibe that I'm going for. A little bit boho, I don't know what the style is, but you can see it on the screen, that's what I'm going for. Alright, sorry if the lighting's changed, but we had to fix it, but it's probably better now. So here's the floor plan. Honestly, I would have literally never thought of this in my life. So she has my bed up against the window, kind of the way that I originally had my bed, but it's this time pushed up against the wall. And then she moved my TV stand further, I don't even know if you can see where I'm pointing at, guys, but she moved it to a different wall further down. And I would have never thought to separate them that much. I think that we do have to test that out today just to see if it'll be weird to have my TV that far at an angle. And then she found a place to put a desk and some plants, and I'm overall just really pleasantly surprised with the layout because, again, I would have never thought of it. So let's look at some other stuff. Alright, so here is the mood board. I'm really vibing with it. It's got a lot of golden, yellow, and orange tones, and I like the desk. It looks like a similar color wood to what I have. I like the plants. She did have a light, but I can't hang a light in here, so yeah, I think that I like it. I'm getting Megan's opinion. Fun! Alright, so that's everything that we got. We're going to mess around with my room arrangement, see if that's what we like. Otherwise, I do get a couple revisions with this Fiverr purchase, so we will see if that will work. Alright, so I just finished going through the entire list, looking at everything, seeing the prices of everything. And there's definitely some things that are going to be way too expensive that I'm just not going to spend money on, but in her defense, I didn't give her a price range, so that's probably my bad. But there's a lot of stuff that I think is really good prices, so it's mostly just the big furniture items, which are expensive anyways, but I just want to be no, I don't want to spend $100 on a desk, even though, realistically, a good desk costs over $100. So she gave me a couple of desk options. I will have to look for a different chair for sure because that's out of stock and it's also probably more expensive than I would have wanted to spend on anyways. And maybe just some other stuff I can look around and see if I can find any cheaper options. The macrame thing that she found wasn't the right size that's going to cover the panel, so I'll see if I can find something to cover that up, but or just put that thing up. Do you think that would match the vibe? Maybe I'd have to look at your mood board again. Anyway, so we are going to move my room around now. Alright, so we changed up the layout of my room. This bed was very hard to move, but Meg and I did it. And here's the TV stand. So originally I thought that I would not like the TV right here because I was like, if I'm in bed, how am I supposed to see it? But I think I just thought my room was like longer than it is because I can see it totally fine. I know a lot of people probably would be annoyed with the tilt of the TV, but I don't really care at all. And I like that it clears up some space right here and gives me some room for a desk right here. So I think we're going to move forward. I might change up obviously some of the products and work with my fiber person on that, but I will let you guys know if I order anything. Alright, fun room update. We got our first round of packages. So I have my plant holders. Alright, so I got some more stuff. I have what I ordered from IKEA, and I also believe that this is my blanket from Anthropology. I don't know if this is my full IKEA order, but I don't know how big the plants are. Maybe I'm just not good at it. I don't think the plants were giant. Okay. Got 2 plants that are fake, obviously. My faux rug and my duvet for my bed. And then here is my golden blanket from Anthropology. That was very expensive. I'm going to see if these fit. They should. It looks like they will because I checked the sizing. Try starting small. Lift it up. Alright, got it. We are in my bedroom because it's time to put the duvet over my comforter. I know my comforter is already mostly white, but I wanted like the true all white vision, so this is just from IKEA. It's pretty cheap anyways. So for Ciera's bed, we're still waiting for her pillow covers for the blue ones, and then she has a pillow cover coming from for a different like square pillow that we have. Maybe she'll use the yellow one, maybe not. This rug, I believe it's supposed to go around here. Maybe I'll put the flat end by the bed so it's a little bit more organic. We'll see. Might mess around with the placement of this exactly when I get everything. It's very luxurious looking. Yeah. And it was luxurious. It was an expensive blanket, but I like it. We have another delivery. It's one of my pillowcases. So this is from Wayfair, I think. I have this pillow that I usually have out when it's like my room is changed around for Christmas, but it's the perfect size. So we are going to see how well I can fit this in here. You know, this made me think of, why do I ever get like new pillows?
Right? That's what made me think of too.
I was like, I have pillows, why? Ah, look at it!
And when it's Christmas time, you'll just
rip it off. Don't mind the darkness in this room. Our power is currently out.
Not just ours, a lot of Iowa City.
Like I don't say the entire city, but a lot of people have their power out. So lucky we have a battery operated light that Megan's currently using. My desk just arrived, and also my mirror arrived.
And they weren't supposed to come today.
I know, these are like my last big items. So my room should be like pretty much how it's going to be, aside from a few decorative pieces, but we are excited. We also need something to do in this power outage, so we're gonna start building my desk, and I don't know if I'll be able to hang them here today, but we'll see. It's together. Okay, we were sitting here for a second like, oh my god, why is it closing and opening like that?
It literally just needed to glide a couple more times.
Just needed a moment to figure out its new home. It works now.
I don't fully know if we would recommend this desk from Wayfair. It was a time to put together.
Yeah, it looks good though.
Like it said no power tools, and we needed power tools, and it was still hard. Like the pre-drilled holes, which is necessary for DIY building furniture, just were not good. Ciera's desk was so much work, we almost forgot her mirror also showed up, so I think that we might also hang this up above her bed as well.
Alright guys, so we have an exciting update for today. I got 2 new things to really like help finalize the transformation, except for the curtains are going to be the last thing we're waiting on after this, and then it'll be completely done. So, quick update on the grid that I got. So I got this grid a couple of days ago, and I'm just so excited to have this to put above my desk because I've had these things just like sitting on my TV stand, not really being shown off or anything, and I just like to collect these little things. So I'm excited to have a place to actually show off some pictures, some stickers that I just get randomly, and I did keep a few of the like random Polaroid pictures from my old grid thing that I had hanging up from the Amazon thing. Also, a fun fact, I got this from like a supply warehouse store, so it was only like 97 cents for this thing. I apologize for the loud plastic, but I finally got my large pillow covering, so I'm really excited for this because I think it's going to totally transform my bed, get some of the blue out of here because we want some warm tones, so Megan can help me do that. That looks so good! Alright, and then I also got these 6 posters, so I just got these off of Etsy and got them printed today. Little Staples printing mishap because they didn't call me to tell me everything was done, but I called them, and so they're done. And I have to figure out how you want them on the... We can do that myself, otherwise I think that the designer might have like put them in order. So, we'll mess around with this for a little bit. Alright, so the wall is done. Don't let this fool you guys because we messed up like at least twice when we were hanging this up because our math wasn't adding up. Megan did something wrong and then I did something wrong and then I realized we didn't have the right dimensions for the actual posters themselves. But we finally did it. I think the spacing looks good. Everything looks nice and even. So now we just have one more thing. So I know in the last clip I said that my room was pretty much completely done except for my curtains, which we were waiting on. And I was going to wait to do the reveal until my curtains showed up, but I keep getting an email being like, oh, they won't ship until like March 18th, so it's like a month away. And given the fact that we vlog so often, I don't think I'd be able to hide my room from you guys for that long. So we are going to do the reveal now. I'm really happy with how it turned out. Hope you guys like it. And let's show you guys my final room makeover. Without you by my side, I still see your silhouette. Why don't we go back to your bedroom? So hopefully you guys enjoyed that grand reveal. I'm going to go ahead and kind of walk you through the final tour. Even though I know you guys saw like all this come together, I just kind of want to walk through it all and say like I have been living with it for a while now, so I just want to talk about like the functionality of it and what I think of the final design. So my desk, I actually really enjoy having a desk way more than I thought I would. I know like you guys have been saying for years like you guys should really get a desk, and I was like I don't need one, and I did need one, but I am happy to have one now. This is also like the perfect little like cubby hole to like store my iPad, and it's nice to like have a place where like even just like this works as like a nightstand, so I can have like food here, I can set my phone here, whereas before I had to like just have my phone sitting like on my bed, which was not the most convenient. Love this lamp. I know like the color changing light bulb was like my idea, but highly recommend that. I was able to keep this pillow that was on my bed before, and I decided to put it on my chair just because it's kind of like the same color as the yellow over here. It also just like is functional because my back will hurt after a while if I'm studying. I love the fact that I was able to use all these pillows in the same comforter that I had before. These are all just pillow covers, and this is the duvet that went over the comforter that I already had. And I think that like it looks so nice. You can't really even tell that it's just like duvets. It's kind of like something I've been worried about when it's like I just feel like you could tell that it's like not the actual pillow, but I feel like you really cannot tell at all. I love all of the warm tones. Love this blanket. It's literally so soft, and it's very nice when I'm cold and I'm in bed and I just want to like cuddle up. So I got this mirror from Wayfair, and I love like just having a pop of something above my bed. You guys know before this video started I was like my walls are just like so empty. I don't know like what to do with it, and like technically we live in an apartment, so I'm not sure how much stuff we're supposed to hang on the wall, but I just put one nail on the wall, so whatever. I really like it. I think it adds a lot of interest and kind of ties in a lot of the wood that I have around my room. So these are my boring white curtains that I still have. I did mention that the curtains that I did get are going to be the same color as this blanket because they're both from the same place. So I am really excited to see how those will look, and like hopefully it will just bring in like the rest of the color that I'm looking for in this room. I also got some fake plants, which I really love having like the fake plants in my room. I feel like it brings some more interest, brings some life in here even though they're not real. And I also like having these little baskets because if it was just like the black potted plant thing, that would not be very cute. And I did keep a stool that I had in my room before because it's actually like functional. I use it to get things in my closet, so I didn't want to get rid of it, but I'm glad we're able to make use for it because I feel like the added height helps you like see the plant better when you're by my door. Up next we have my Etsy prints. So I really like how this turned out. I feel like this wall was so empty before I got them, and so it also just kind of ties the room together. I have a lot of colors going on, especially on my bed, so this kind of ties everything together. My TV stand is the same one I had before. I did do some rearranging down here, kind of changed up some of the decorations that I had on it because I moved some things to my desk. But I actually really like having it over here. I wasn't sure how the angle would work with like sitting on my bed to like watching TV, but I really like it. I have no complaints, and I'm just glad that I was able to like accommodate this rearrangement so I could fit a desk in here, because if you'd have asked me if I could fit that size of desk in my room before, I'd be like, no way. I was looking at like small tiny corner desks before this makeover. Last corner of my room, we have another fake plant, and then I just decided to keep this mirror because it works just fine. I feel like it does kind of tie into the wood for the mirror and stuff, and just like mirrors are expensive, so I figured I'd save costs here. And also my desk, like this one, I fit it right behind here, so it's a little functional. And the last thing over here, I was able to get my painting hung up that my mom got me for my birthday all the way back in August, so it finally has a home now, and that is my final room makeover. Alright, so I really hope you guys enjoyed coming along with me and Megan, because Megan helped out with this entire process on this room transformation. I'm so happy I finally like committed to the process and like came up with, no, I didn't come up with it, but like finally have a room that feels like me and just feels like it's just like so my vibe. Like every night when I'm like going into my room, I'm just like, my room is such a vibe, and Megan can vouch for that because I just love how it feels, and I feel like this is just like my space to just do things and relax, so totally love it. As a reminder, if you guys want to remember what the original style looked like, here's what the Fiverr interior stylist, I don't know what they go by, here's what their mood board looked like, and then here's what their floor plan looked like. If you guys are curious about the things that I bought for this room makeover, I will have everything linked down below, and they're probably going to be affiliate links, so if you do shop through those, I really appreciate it. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe below, especially if you want to see how my room looks with those curtains. Also, Megan and I have a podcast called According To, available wherever podcasts are available. So that's it for today's video. We will see you guys whenever we post next. Bye!